I can't hear
eating
him.
stick medicine.
But he's
okay.
he's always muted.
Oh.
Yes. Also, we're live.
We're
It's
live.
very- Why do you sound like Cora's cousin from oh god, what was it? What is her fucking name? The one who was like in the relationship with Bolin.
Eska?
Eska, yeah.
Like that noise.
Played by lady who was in The Office.
Yes.
It was also Jeff.
You know what? We need to introduce Burb to so he can bring into the story.
What?
Who?
And I want to explain that this is fully a joke. I don't intend to do this. We should tell Burb about Bright Justice.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Fuck! Why did I just
Suddenly, Arania turns into a murder hobo.
Hey, Burb, I would like to change my fine steed.
No.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Love you, Jess.
I can feel Jess's fucking like veins popping.
Exasperation.
Does someone want to give Burb like the rundown of why I fucking hate that stupid horse so much?
Having no context
I'll
makes it
preface
so much
this by
better
saying-
for me.
I'll preface this by saying I absolutely love unicorns. I do. Love unicorns, mermaids, fairies, anything like that.
Our
Hate
first
this stupid
campaign
horse.
we're in together, we did Out of the Abyss, not Out of the Abyss, as Descent into Avernus, demons, not devils. And we met the unicorn, and our DM, our DM had the best voice for the unicorn, but Jess despises the voice of the unicorn.
Burb,
It's
I want
because
you to do me a favor.
It was so loud and obnoxious and just ooh.
Right justice.
I want you to do me a favor. I want you to play unicorn as if that unicorn was always in the I can see, I can fight voice.
I'm gonna tape a thing of dynamite underneath his plate.
I can fight.
I am Bright Justice.
Let's all play paladins.
I hate all of you.
I can do anything. Jeffrey is innocent of all crime.
Jeff is the only one who can play a character with a voice like Bright Justice. Only because I don't think he can do it.
Yay.
It's okay, Jess. I know I got a few voices that you absolutely love. This is one of them, right?
I think this might be a game I need to step back from.
It's my favorite voice, and I want to do it so bad, but everyone will leave.
It's okay. I'll invite you to my Strahd game, and you can do it then.
Oh, I literally had the idea of using that voice as like looking like an edgy ass Dampier rogue, like coming out from a corner. Like you see this shadowed figure, red eyes glowing underneath the hood, as he slowly lowers it and stares at all of you. Oh, hey there, guys! I saw you sort of talking up a storm with this agent over there, and I thought maybe I could give you a hand.
You know what's going to be really perfect with that?
You need to play a moose centaur with a
red. Imagine that voice, and Strahd fucking rolls up, all menacing and like, and goes, "I am Strahd von Zarovich."
Oh, hey there, Strahd.
I count
the adventurers are here. I count one adventurer.
When are you doing a Cursed Strahd game?
I'm still setting it up. I've been looking at so you know how like we have images here as like backdrops for character art and stuff like that? Yeah. I've been eyeing this one Patreon that
James RPG Art
has. Yeah.
Yeah.
The $50 for just all the locations that are animated, and I'm like, ooh, that looks spicy.
It wouldn't happen to be after this game is over with, would it?
Oh God.
I might run one while this is running. But I'm not opposed to
Damn.
running one for you guys once this is done, if that's what you guys prefer.
We'd have to talk about that. Curse of Strahd and I have a tenuous relationship, as some
Well-
people know of.
Yeah.
Regardless, I
Yeah.
run multiple campaigns at a time, so if
Yeah, you
ever you guys want something in specific, just let me know. We can figure something out.
Dagger heart.
Also, Daggerheart. I did send you a message though, if you want to look at it someday.
Someday.
Someday. Not today. Someday.
Whenever
Whenever you have the time.
I know you didn't mean it passive aggressively, but like, that's the way you would say it passive aggressively.
Oh
So
no!
I'm looking at someday.
No!
Wait, is that towards me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I must have either seen it and thought, "Oh, okay, cool. I'll reply to you later," and then just forgot about it, or I have not seen it yet.
It's honestly no worry.
I feel that so hard.
I would be.
I
They
am
put things
notorious for being bad at messaging.
I have so much fucking
I'll reply
hair in my
right now.
fuzz stuck in my keyboard.
I love the idea that like, you know, someone going from my fucking Reddit story content to this and then being like, oh, it's gonna be like a professionally run game like Critical Role. It's like, nah, we're just fucking playing D&D, man. Like this shit's casual as hell.
Hella casual. No stakes at all.
Listen here, you.
Huh?
All the stakes. We must protect a manager.
Part of me
No.
really wanted to make a joke of like, Burb, why did you say you hate me? Or like something along those lines, but I'm too nice of a person. Except to like
Huh?
make mention of it now.
Jeff, me and you at some point, just even if it's just in a one shot, need to play like actually mean characters just to really break out of our shells.
I mean, that's what Liar was supposed to be. And even then, it's like, oh,
It's so hard.
no, they feel.
Playing main characters is fun.
I can't do
is.
it.
I've finally gotten to play D&D as a player. I got to play yesterday. It's been so
Oh.
long since I've been a player, by the way. Just a quick update, and it's been so fun. It's just a little short one. It's Dragon Heist, but
Ooh,
Oh,
you know,
it's a
good
good
one too.
yeah,
I
it's a good
couldn't
one.
tell you. Someone didn't finish our Dragon Heist game.
Look, I can't run D&D in a city, okay? I figured out that, like, shit's claustrophobic. I need to give y'all set dressing for different like, locations, and a city didn't do it for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although-
no, it's been it's been a blast. Like I've just gone like through my first session, and the way I just run it is like I've gone through this module before, so I don't want to bring out any knowledgeable characters or any metagaming. So I'm playing an idiot barbarian, which is always fun. It's always nice to just, you know, go back to what works, the nice and simple. Oh yeah, no, I'm an idiot barbarian, but he's basically a country boy that is in the big city, and he knows not of how the city works, and I mean, it might eat them up. Who knows? It's been fun. I'm enjoying it. Or
It's so funny. That's your solution to I don't want to metagame because I know too much. I'm playing in a monthly one shot with Insight Check, and
Mhm.
I did a really stupid build, which is the opposite, which is Rogue 7, Cleric 1, Druid 1, and through a series of horse shit with this build. It's not powerful in combat. It's fine in combat. But last night, he finally asked me to make an Arcana check at disadvantage because I was asking to make a check somebody had already made, and he was like, at disadvantage. I was like, oh, okay. So I rolled a 30 and a 38 because my minimum is 30.
that's pretty low. That's pretty low.
It's literally the lowest I can roll because I have a plus 20 to Arcana and reliable talent. I made
How
one
could you
Arcana
roll
check, and he's not making me
horribly?
roll again. I just know everything now. I know all the lore.
That's my favorite thing to do with Beto whenever he plays his usual dexterity characters, and he rolls a stealth check and he rolls like, I don't know, 500 or something. I'm like, all right,
That's
I'll
pretty
see you next week, buddy.
It's pretty low for Beto, man.
You can go.
Gotta step it up.
All right, are we ready to play some Wungeons and Wagonies?
We do that here?
Sounds good to me.
Wait, Beto hasn't done his test roll yet.
All right, now that we're streaming, I can officially say, yeah, we're gonna have to cancel.
Ah, fuck. You dig.
Now you have a 10-minute stream. What are you gonna do about it?
Delete the
With
VOD.
10 of those minutes being us doing weird voices.
Oh man, what's the latest episode of Hey There Guys? I'm just there.
Oh, hey there, guys.
Oh,
How's
hey.
it going?
Why ain't Irania's kid here on the screen with us?
Because they're not a character.
Yes, they
They're
are.
just an NPC.
They're Burb's main character.
Yes, I'm taking over now.
The ultimate DMPC. A child. No.
A child. Okay, wait. We gotta start. My brain just froze for like 5 seconds there. I stared at my screen. So, what am I doing? Yes, I'm playing D&D. We need to start before I fucking lose all my brain cells.
We broke him.
Oh,
Alrighty,
no.
guys.
Just has a sub.
Let's play some Dungeons and Dragons. Last week, you guys met this interesting looking unicorn. No, sorry. My bad.
Jess just leaves the call.
Last week, you guys continued on your path, sailing with Triple Trip taking the lead. As you guys were on your way to the Neverlight Grove, the journey itself is one that is going to span the better part of a month. And so far, you have been traveling for 6 days so far. So, you've got a bit more time before eventually you arrive at the Neverlight Grove. While here, you were met with all sorts of different obstacles. Finding the shell and sailing inside the shell of a giant world snail. Camping, having discussions. Being attacked by flail snails, and then deciding that it's better or safer for the other Kutoa and the different ferries if each of you were stationed onto one of the ships. And then as you guys were traveling, you encountered rapids. Rapids that were moving through a narrow passageway, this narrow river that Triple Trip needed to properly navigate to get you guys out of. However, the problem here was this passageway, this river that you guys were taking, wasn't just the river that you guys were fighting, but a unusual magical source that extends throughout the different parts of the Underdark. Sometimes they're there, other times they're not. But this magic was called Ferzres, and your exposure to it had induced, to some of you, everybody but Lyre, if I'm not mistaken, induced madness.
Now, the madness might have been rough for some people, making it so that they're unable to really utilize their full potential. But importantly, it had paralyzed Triple Trip, with him unable to lead the other 3 fairies behind him. The fairy got lodged in place, trapping you guys in that stream. And from there, several Marrow had begun to surface from the water with harpoons, throwing them not just at your allies or you guys, but at the Kuoto as well, trying to drag them down underwater too. Who knows what to do with them? Eat them? Enslave them? You don't know. Combat was tough. One of the Marrows was a spellcaster, and it had cast quite the amount of lightning bolts. But with enough time, and I'd say the certain cases, the right decisions made, you guys were able to handle this threat, handle the Marrows as you kill the caster. The rest begin to retreat. You guys are now left with this aftermath, though, of... Well, luckily for your group, nobody amongst your party was hurt. Nobody amongst, I guess, your extended family now, right? These NPCs. None of them, fortunately, were taken, but several Kuotoa, unfortunately, did not make it.
Got fucking lightning bolted in the face.
You guys were able to save manager, though. Amaris worked really hard to save the manager. So
This is becoming a theme.
there were some small wins.
Burb putting
We're
an
just gonna
NPC in
jump
front of
right
me that I
back.
just want to save constantly.
Yeah. To your detriment, or maybe not, we don't know. But that's where we're gonna jump back into things. Now, it hasn't been that long, and you guys are in the aftermath here. Those that didn't go down would still have the madness effect ongoing. So I think that is Arania and Kit. Both of you right now still have your madness effects. Kit, yours is jumbled words, not being able to communicate, right? If you have spells to cast, you can't cast them.
Oh, kid looks fine.
Arania, as for you, Arania, as for you, it's you have the urge to do anything anybody tells you to do, which luckily was not taken advantage of in this instance. But you see as Triple Trip is still paralyzed, Seraph is currently guarding him and aiding him. The other Kuto begin to slowly walk up towards their fallen brethren. Some of them cradling them in their arms, unsure as to what to do. Others look towards your group, thankful that you guys were able to handle the situation, but those of you, if you'd like to, go to make me an insight check.
Sure.
Ooh.
20.
Nice shit.
Silvery barbs.
You can't have silver barbs me and Kit and Basil.
Actually, I can. I have like 20 plus Kuotoa, all of them with silvery barbs, so...
And I have a +5 katana of soul stealing and
how did you know?
I'm really used to reading things in this voice now. I'm unstoppable.
It's a crime.
Where's Carp when you need him?
Roxfall, you die. Just you specifically. Not your character, you.
Don't say that. I'm underneath a lot of death branches.
Oh no.
I live in the woods, my guy. Like, but you did say rock, so it's okay.
All right.
That
So
would speak.
you all can gleam from their expressions, their eyes, just their general body language as well. Yes, they are thankful for you guys being able to step up and, help them when it's needed. But there is that look of, I know we agreed to follow them in here, but are we really safe? Like, do we keep following them? It isn't a concrete, like, hey, we don't like this. It's doubt beginning to creep in.
Honestly, that's fair. I
Yeah.
can tell, like one group, like all of you get off the boat.
I think
There's at least one survivor. No, two survivors from that.
even despite all that, Amaris is trying to push through. I know that you said they're dead, but Amaris has that sort of blind hope that maybe she can try and save one of them. She's going to go over and like just see if there's anything she can do. Like, I think that was probably like as soon as they started running away and she didn't have to defend, she just ran over to whichever ones were down.
I think Irania would probably be right behind her.
You run on over, try to see if there's anything you can do. Unfortunately, the situation, they are already dead. Unless you had the ability to bring them back to life, there's nothing you guys can do.
As you see a diamond peeking out from the rock, worth 299 gold.
That's the biggest middle finger I could ever give you guys.
Why would gods put a value on this fucking diamond?
That's a really big question, by the way. Hold on. I bought it when it was 300 gold, but the price of diamonds actually went down. Does
Yeah,
that mean it still works, or?
I hate D&D economics in terms of like something worth X. Like, what if I flood the market with diamonds? What then? Like,
Yeah.
could I essentially stop somebody's revivify process by flooding the market with diamonds, thus making them worthless?
It's okay. It's still not as bad of economics as sane prices. Yeah, I said it. Bro doesn't understand the supply and demand for a bag of holding.
So why is it worth 300 gold? Because I said so.
No, here's the thing. At base, it's supposed to be like 300 gold. Same prices says it's like 5,000. And I'm like, that's not how fucking supply and demand works for that kind of thing. For the legendary holy sword, sure. For the bag of holding that helps you with your groceries, nah. Everyone and their mother would be gunning for those.
Yeah, my favorite as a weapon of warnings are like what, 50,000 gold pieces?
Are they
with
fucking
same
really
prices?
insane
Yeah.
prices?
Mm-hmm.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
And they don't provide explanations for the prices. They just say, this is what it is now. And everyone's like, brilliant, brilliant. Oh my God.
It's because they don't want to do the work.
It's not work. It gives you a fucking price range. Anyways, I've got on my rant.
Yeah, no.
What is Iranian of her people's burial rites?
I would say this is something you can tell the group. After all, this community was built with you as well. In any way, do you think you could have influenced their culture or religion when it comes to burial rites at all? or would you have left them to figure that out on their own?
I think because the first good portion of her life was mostly just kind of like staying out of the way, she would have let that kind of develop on its own, unless, asked.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, in this scenario, they do not have the materials to properly perform a burial rite for the fallen Kuto. Usually, what happens is they scavenge a bunch of materials, any sort of plant life that grows down here, even silk, spider silk that they can get, and then they would fashion that into almost like a cocoon, trying to mummify the Kuatoa. They would then let them sail off on a plank or small boat, whatever they can manage, and just have it drift
In that
away.
case, in that case, how many Kuatoa do we have in relation to how many boats we have?
Give me a second here. Let me do a head count. All right, any alive Kuatoa, please raise your hands. Thank you. That's a lot of Kuatoa, guys.
Was I not supposed to raise my hand?
Wait a second, you're not Kuatoa.
Or am I?
Well, I'm getting this head count. Wait, how familiar are you guys with the Italian brain rot memes?
My kids yell it at me every morning.
I literally have no idea.
So
what
I
you're
was
talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I
Tung
have
tung
not had
sahur.
any. Yeah. I have not had any sleep, and I was thinking if like I gotta name some of these Kuatoas, and I was like, wait, Kutos have weird naming conventions. What if I just started naming Kutos after Italian brain rot?
Oh my
Like,
god.
how crazy would that be if one of them was just named Patapim? Like, what?
I can wonder.
You guys would be you guys would obviously not be like your entire group wouldn't get it, so obviously it wouldn't work with this group. But if there was a similarly brain rotted
I would
group,
appreciate it.
I'm confused but amused.
that's how it works most of the time.
Commused. That was
We
stupid.
just-
Don't laugh at that.
You're just making up words now. Is that what's happening?
All words are made up.
No, the correct answer is you can't say that to me. We're playing D&D.
Also correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. Okay, there are 29 Kuatoa left out of the 34.
It's enough.
Wait, we only lost 5 Kuatoa?
Only as the
Mm.
matron of your fucking people, you're like, only 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was me, not Arania.
I was merciful and did not put 34 Kuatoa on every boat. If I did put every single Kuatoa on the boats, we would have lost more. So
Okay, I think over with Amaris, seeing that these 5 are gone, like there is no bringing them back. She'll just address her. Before we move on, I would like to send off my people. It is the least we can do.
We're still surrounded by Phaedrus, right?
at the moment, yes.
This is actually a question before moving forward. How much does Amaris know about Phaedrus? Like I know it's a standard Underdark thing, but
What's it to you? I'm just joking. Go ahead and make me a. We'll do Arcana check
oh boy. Okay, come on.
if you dare.
Yes, 19.
Silver barbs.
Fuck. What a stupid spell.
I know.
Anyone who casts that is a piece of shit. Oh, hey, Lark. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Culturally for you, Amaris, Fair's dress has a lot of importance. Just in the way Fair's dress works, in terms of making it difficult or impossible to teleport into, or places that do have Fair's dress are unable to be scryed on. A lot of drow would try and find locations with Fair's dress in order to build there. It's unpredictable. I mean, it didn't bear its fangs here. But magic used around Fair's dress would surge and have random effects.
One could call it wild.
Yeah, most times.
Does it normally have this sort of madness effect?
Because it is a... Oh, how do I put this? It is a known quantity in the Underdark. This is a occurrence that, yeah, those that travel in the Underdark would be aware of. Experiencing it is different from knowing it. And there hasn't really been any knowledge or talks about madness induced by Fair's dress, so it's tough to really say if this is its natural effect or not. But you do know things have been weird in the Underdark for...
I can't imagine a demon prince appearing would do great things for Phaserus.
Especially as this is, from what you know, old magic. It's leftover magic from who knows how long ago Fair's has been here for.
Oh, I have a question that just got raised about that, but we're going to get to it. Amaris would look up to Rania. They should move out of the Phaserus first. I don't know what long-term effects it would have if we stayed. Oh, right, yeah, she's not here. Fuck. Sorry, Arania.
Love it.
Guys, look.
Yay.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
It's so cute.
It's so fluffy.
Yay.
So
Lion would
fluffy.
raise their hand.
Which one?
Yes, I agree. Any of them. All of them. I dislike
after a
the
while-
fuzzy fuzz.
It's not sure I'm supposed to do that, but we need to move on. At least a little further. Looking ahead, do we see an end to this phase risk?
Yeah, after this cavern that you guys are in, it seems that there isn't any more of that Phrases through the river.
All right.
Seems to clear up.
Triple Chip's still paralyzed, right?
No, it's at this point the effects of madness have now begun to die down.
Okay.
And Triple Trip is no longer feeling the effects of paralysis. Kit, you can speak again. Yippee!
What if now is when Beta decides to unmute?
Just start screaming.
I was in character, guys. What a method actor. Grunt.
What am I saying?
Triple Chip, can you lead us out, at least into that cavern further down?
Right, yes, I can. I'm sorry about that, everybody. Don't came over me. I'm gonna need some help here. The boat is stuck. If you could help give it a push off the wall, we can get out of here sooner.
Actually, Sylvia. And she's going to call the Boulette
Oh,
over to
right,
help
that thing.
push it off.
Liar raises their hand again. One of them.
Yes.
Right, so I didn't notice when that happened. What is that? What is it?
Oh, it's sort of a long story. I don't mind telling it. It's just the environment. She's a friend. Oh, an old friend. I'll explain in a moment.
Okay.
Also, welcome back,
Watch
Jess.
us.
Yeah.
We're
While
not.
they are trying to
Watch us
unstick
the-
the boats, Arania will go about wrapping up the people who've died.
Yeah, for
I'll help.
She'll expend her one use of create web a day to
Ooh.
create enough webs to wrap them in.
Sure, easy enough.
Liar.
Yes,
Since
I
Basil
did
would
my
like to
act,
do a
Go
little
ahead.
prayer for the people lost, and hope that they are basically give a little bit of a sing song to show them off.
Yeah, I mean, you all begin this process of, well, one, trying to right the ferry so you could continue your journey, and two, start the process of mourning for the Koto that have been lost. Eventually, with the help of Sylvia, you're able to right the ferries and start sailing across this cavern filled with Ferzres. Eventually, the river begins to darken again, that familiar darkness that the Underdark is expected of. Are you guys looking for a place to settle down for a moment, or would you just let these ferries keep sailing on?
I think if we come across someplace that looks like it's going to be safe, we should stop.
I agree.
Also, I know Tim.
Okay.
I
making
heard.
sure. Oh, right. Yeah, wireless. Got it.
Go and make me. Let's do a survival check to see if you can find a. One of you guys or two of you guys make me a survival check. See if you can find a spot that looks like it'd be a safe spot to camp.
I'll do.
I have a +7 survival.
I'm pretty sure your survival's higher than mine.
I think it's already rolled.
Somebody give me help.
Yeah, I have a +6. I'll help.
Guys,
Okay.
I think Kitsaris rolled.
Hey, you said two
You
people
said
can
one or
roll.
two.
Oh, two. Okay, my bad. I did not hear that.
Yeah, you're not paying attention.
Honestly, I was looking at Phaserus. I was like, oh, that's how it's spelled.
Okay. How do you roll with advantage? It's control.
Well, if Kit rolled, you just roll another.
Okay.
Oh, almost to that 20.
Yeah. 21's still pretty good.
Silvery barbs.
Fuck,
One
you
day
have
that's
so many
gonna actually be
spell slots.
silvery barbs. Yeah. Alright. As Kit and Basil begin keeping an eye out, eventually you do find a spot. There seems to be a few rocks that seem to combine into like a little cove. Seems like a safe enough spot to maybe dock your fairies and rest for the time being, I'd say.
Amaris will at least try to help Arania with whatever Burrow writes, just following instruction.
There is not much to it. You just need to take this handful of spider silk and wrap them in it.
Mm.
Unless you'd rather go look for the rocks.
I was about to say, I would rather not have an episode doing this. I can go look for rocks, though, of course.
One's big enough to sink.
Understood. I will go off to look for some big rocks. Sylvia is just going to be kind of sitting and keeping watch.
All right.
Liar will slink off, eyeing the rock shark thing, and follow Amaris and be like, "Yeah, so Amaris, that
Yes?
thing,
Oh.
is it going to eat us?"
No. And she's saying this as everything's happening, so this isn't a secret to anybody else in the party. I'm still a little shy of the memory, but Sylvia is a friend of one of my past lives. She's a bullet.
I gotta admit, I didn't know that bullets could have friends.
And you see Basil's kind of nursing his arm, which looks kind of scarred up from the lightning.
Did you need a hand with that?
It'll heal.
In general, you'd be correct. The story I have been told of, the first-hand experience, still a little fuzzy. Gods. One of my past lives found Sylvia being set upon by other bullets. I think she was something of a runt. Her armor is not quite as hard. And you can kind of see, like, the carapace on Sylvia is very clearly much, not much thinner, but it almost looks like made of a worse material. Still very shiny, but almost compared to a normal boulette, it almost looks like prop armor compared to real armor. A little smaller for what she's supposed to be, at least, as well. My past self saved her, nurtured her back to health, and they became friends. She's not nearly as aggressive as others. Actually, if memory serves, and she'll kind of call over to Sylvia just to get a gauge on her temperament, see if she recognizes her even in this new body. I'm sure she's seen more than a few reincarnations, but I'm wondering if she can still recognize her.
Yeah, she does.
She almost looks a little
100%.
relieved at that and reaches up to her like giant maw and just gives her scritches under the chin.
Kind of leans into it and is enjoying the affection.
It's already eaten Chukuita. Full on King Shark moment. Hungry. Oh, here, and she's gonna take one of the smaller rocks that she has, cast light on it, and put that in front of Sylvia. We have a little bit of luminescence now. From what I understand and remember, she kind of like looks a little sheepish and looks towards Basil, kind of out of the corner of her mouth. She's afraid of the dark.
Well, awful place to be then.
Even more awful when you're built for digging. Which doesn't pair well with the fact that I've been told she's also claustrophobic.
How is this thing still alive? I gotta know that.
Quite honestly, only thanks to my past life, I believe. Though she's quite fast, from what I understand. Sort of had to be. Look, I had the idea of getting a boulette as the steed, and I had to come up with story reasons why she can't dig.
I love it. It's
Afraid of the
great.
dark and claustrophobic. Let's go. Two things you can't
Ho
be.
ho ho! Stop it! You're scaring me.
She just
Oh my god.
when she gets into the dark, does she just start screaming? That's fucking terrifying.
The fucking goat scream meme.
No, that kind of makes it endearing now instead of terrifying.
Oh, she is. Again, it's all sort of fuzzy, but from what I understand, what I've been told about my progenitor, she's been more than faithful and quite kind. Just keep on giving a few more scritches. But still ferocious when she wants to be, apparently. Oh, speaking of which, Burb, I got healed
I am
how
Burb.
much? I got healed 17 points, I believe. Sylvia would have also been healed 17 points. She gets healed, I think, the same
No.
amount, if I remember correctly, from healing spells.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you,
Roger,
Fine
Roger.
Steed.
Thank you, fine Steve.
Fine Steve. I want a magic
Oh,
item that can
hello,
just
I'm
turn
Steve.
like you can just change one letter in a spell and then just DM comes up with whatever the effect is. I cast Find Steve. Are these enough for Rainier?
Yes, that is more than adequate. Thank you, Amaris.
Of course. It almost looks like she's ready to apologize, and then she kind of catches herself. I'm here for whatever you need.
I don't need anything. Thank you. And Rainy will take the rocks that she's brought over and like stick them to the bottom of the kuato that she's wrapped up.
Mm-hmm.
And after like any kind of words are said and Basil's little ceremonial thing is done and the goodbye of the other kuatoas has been said, she'll sink them to the bottom of the river that they're in. That's as close as we're
Alright.
going to get to setting them off.
It goes through the process.
Yeah, show that ass.
Lucian, I like how you just made a comment towards the Discord.
That's right.
Which the stream
Okay,
can't see.
I've been playing D&D for fucking what 10 years. I'm not used to this.
Iridia's having an emotional moment here, and you're like, "Yeah, show that ass."
I'm so sorry.
I don't know. He's playing the right D&D.
Are there any words that are said?
Whatever you think would be appropriate or fitting.
I think Amaris will just whisper with her eyes closed. I hope you find peace in the next life. Oh, I almost thought of a way to be a really big dick to Burb.
Do it.
We should remember the fallen. What were all their names? No, I'm not actually doing that.
He's gonna start making noises.
Yeah, tung 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 sahur, berpatating, cappuccino, bombardillo crocodilo, and
I'm so confused.
you want the names, right?
Can you spell those out for me? Put them in my notes.
Sure. If you want to really remember the dead.
You know, actually wouldn't mind knowing their names, but we can come up with those later. That's fine.
This is one of the koto that you put in the ground.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Tung 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 swore.
What was their mother's
Well,
name?
It's number 2. There's Kuto at number 3.
Kitsaris, are you feeling better now? Oh God, he's still mute. Don't interrupt. What the fuck?
He's playing the song of my people.
La 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 la.
Are we going to rest here for the night? Or just a short rest and then move on?
I think after that, I think it's best that we set up and take a rest for the night. Those things are not going to be coming back here anytime soon.
One would hope, but 2 of them did get away.
Which is exactly why they're not coming back.
So
I
we
doubt
sh-
that this
Alright.
was a community of them. It was probably just a hunting party.
we should at least
they
keep
got their
watch,
ass.
of course.
Yes. I'll start on dinner, but Ront, I'm gonna need your help. My hands are a little jittery right now.
Sure thing, Basil. Anything you need, just let me know.
As I think Basil starts on a flail snail garlic butter confit.
Yum.
Bro, I'm so fucking hungry right now.
Can Arania ritual cast Lehman's tiny hut?
Sure. Yes, you may.
She's going to do that and put it up in a corner somewhere.
Basil,
Basil's kind of like, you know when you rub your hands together when they're really cold? He's doing that while he's kind of like getting the fire started. Yes, what do you need?
well, first of all, are you feeling okay?
Not particularly, no. But I just got struck by lightning twice, and I don't know. This Phasorus isn't exactly the greatest thing to experience.
It's not. Kind of looks to the party. For that matter, I'm not entirely sure that we experienced its standard effects. At least as far as I'm aware.
Not that I know of. I knew some people who studied it. Apparently, it's supposed to do much, much, much worse things if you find yourself taking a little dip.
Worse, yes, but not that much. Unless... Oh, fuck, Burb, what was the house, the Drow Noble house that literally studies Phasorus?
Steve's house.
Oh, hold on. I have a journal.
Oh.
Phaserin.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was about to
did
say,
my
I'll let
homework.
you use your journal.
I, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I have just discovered the journal. I need to use
Inspiration for liar.
I was about to say,
Yay.
for me for discovering the journal, because that sucks. Give it to Liar.
Teacher's pet.
Could you actually, I'm sorry, could you, when you get the chance, post those houses again? I'm going to add a page and...
No, I won't.
Oh. Please?
Okay.
Yay. Thank you.
Since you asked nicely.
Oh, there we go. Just posted.
damn,
House
Jeff.
Aldrin is the ruling house of Zerthmore. They're the ones that have control over it. House Ilsmere is the house that raises a bunch of, well, quote unquote, well known assassins. They won't be good assassins if they're well known, but they raise
Just like orcs, if
they
you
raise good assassins. Yeah.
paint them purple.
House Phasrin. Phasrin is the house that researches on phase res and is trying to find a way to utilize it. And then House Malkir is the house in Zerthmore that has a monopoly on anything merchant related.
Merchant Monopoly Studies.
House Mickey Mouse is where the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse is.
Trains assassins. And Elodrin, they're just known for being like the head honchos, right?
Yeah, they're the ruling clan. That's what they call it, the ruling house.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can't believe I've just now discovered the journal section. I should probably click on some of these buttons up here, huh? As far as I'm aware, I think House Phasrin would have likely published something of this sort of madness.
It's stories I've heard. They, I don't know. Phaserus is a lot like the Feywild. Just shit happens when you're not ready for it and makes things not very fun.
In the sense of magic, of course, but it might be nothing. Not everything can be connected, of course, to the demon's approach. I can't help but wonder if there is one.
No matter. What I've heard might be just old dwarvish stories. Anyways, getting a mouthful of it really turned my tongue numb.
You should take a break tonight. At the very least, take last watch.
We'll see. I ain't exactly got much time to take to relax anymore.
Didn't you say you run a restaurant?
That's right, I do. Over in... What did I say?
Gauntlegrim?
Gauntlegrim. Yeah, we own one in Gauntlegrim. Probably the only dwarven place in the city that didn't go down when the drought took over.
I can't imagine you've gotten a lot of sleep in general then. If memory serves.
Actually, surprisingly enough, I have.
Really?
I cook for it, yeah, but I don't exactly run it anymore. It's my eldest son's job now. I'll cook now and again, but the majority of it seems to be, well, the newer generation's job now.
Now I'm just imagining it's just dwarven food with avocados added on for no reason. Raise the price twice as much.
Avocado.
Avocado? An avocado!
From Mexico?
Thanks. She looks like she's like about ready to go and like, join the rest of the party, and then she's like, sorry, no, this is, how many children do you have?
Oh, yeah, I have 13.
Oh my God, it's your poor wife.
She's the one that asked for all of them. I was fine with my first son and two twin daughters. And then, well, she's like, no, I want more. No, I want more. And yeah, it just, it is what it is. I love them all. And that's why I'm out here.
Don't label a favorite this time, Lucian.
No, you should. I'm more inclined to kill him that way.
Amaris just kind of like looks over at Eldith for just a look of like, is that normal for dwarves?
She just shrugs. I don't know.
Wildly unhelpful. I mean, that's incredible. Are they all back in Gontlegrim? I know you're looking for your daughter.
Yeah. Heidi ran off to be an adventurer. A dream that I left a long time ago. But only a couple of them remain in the restaurant. My eldest son, Lorhan, he's the one that runs the restaurant currently. A lot of my kids help with the service now and again and go off and do their normal jobs, but I have a couple that still work with the restaurant itself. My two eldest daughters, Jessamine and Brigitte, they kind of act more like sales representatives. They kind of travel through and visit other dwarven settlements, procure new brews and ales to bring back. And one of my younger sons, Hull, kind of like a recipe collector, I guess you could say. Checks out all the new stuff that happens in the dwarven settlements and all around the Underdark.
Bezel, bizzle, bozzle, buzzle, and bizzle.
No, that was my father, grandfather, grandfather.
Basil Jr., Basil Jr., Jr.
Vegeta Jr. Jr. How far is Gontlegrim?
It's a good question.
This is Finn asking.
Burb?
From where you guys are at, or like?
I guess we need a point of reference. Let's say from Menzobrand, not Menzobrand, sorry. Fuck. What's the name of it? Shit.
The mushroom place.
More.
Zareth Moor, yeah, sorry. I keep on, okay, it's Zareth Moor, and I keep on wanting to call it like Kaer Morhen. From
Character of L.
Because how far away is it from Zareth Moor?
Um,
Or fuck, even like, what was the other city we were trying to go to? Gracklestug. Just kind of curious
from
if it's
Gracklestug, it is much closer.
Oh,
Give me a second here. About 58 plus days of travel from Gracklestug. It's very fun. From
Baz has been looking for a
Zareth
little while.
Moor, even further.
What's the other city that we know of other than Neverlight Grove?
Gracklestuck.
No, we no, that was just one of them.
Blindenstone? Or is
Blindenstone,
that
yeah.
lies?
Lingdenstone.
Blindenstone is closer to Zarathmore, so it would be even further than Grapplestick.
Okay. It's a far journey.
That it is. I most likely won't be making it again until I find Heidi.
I know you want.
Heidi.
It's okay. She's
hiding.
probably just judging a talent show.
Rock's faulty though.
Thank you for going along. I know you really wanted to go to a city.
Knowing her, she has just as much of a chance of being out here as in a city. She was always an adventurous spirit, even when she was a child. She's not even much more than a child. She's still only 90 years old.
Which, for reference, is about 21 in dwarf years.
Oh, I know. She's a fair bit young, huh?
She's my last child.
We'll find her.
Don't I know it? Or if my name's not Basil Rumblebelly, patriarch of the Rumblebelly clan. Doesn't feel like that
Granted.
much right now.
It's not.
It's not.
Actually, my name's Martin, and I've come to do your tax returns.
Fuck!
Well, Martin,
He was the
I've
IRS the
done
whole
my
time.
taxes.
We've come to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
No, I don't know. The
Also, you get quiet. for-
Anyways.
just there. I don't know why.
What about
What was
you?
that?
Is it just me?
Room's a little quiet.
Meep mop, meep mop, meep mop.
That's better.
You're you said you're part of the Drow House, right? Danilith, I believe it was called.
Danelith and was.
Okay, excommunicated.
More like ran away.
Same thing. Self excommunicated.
Yes.
You got any siblings?
One, that snail smells delicious though, honestly. Sorry, I was sort of just curious about the restaurant because of it sort of shows.
The Gilded Beard. It's been my family for 2,000 years, I believe. Give or take a little bit.
Sorry, what, 2,000 years?
I'm just thinking on like dwarven years. Because, you know, like
Bro has a restaurant pre-calamity?
I mean, honestly, that would make sense, though.
God damn.
If that's even like, if that's a viable number, absolutely. I don't know the.
I am thinking of like Critical Role lore of like the first city. Oh god, wait, what is the name of the first city? I can't. Why is this evading me? I'm a big nerd. Help. Beto, help. Let's call it Valheim. I know it's not Valheim.
It's not. It's Val something.
Vasselheim?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is
Vasselheim.
obvious. This is obviously not like full thing, but normal Gauntlgrim is like 31,000 years old.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's because Forgotten Realms is some weird ass shit. Vasselheim, which is like, I'm just imagining like the first city, the Dawn City, Vasselheim, 1,500 years ago erected. My restaurant's older. Does Vasselheim have 3 Michelin stars? I don't think so. Mistralin stars. Okay, anyways.
I hate you.
Magical reviews.
This food is to die for. Again.
Damn it. That number seems incredible and worrisome.
It's a bit stifling, yes. I didn't want to own it originally. I wanted to be an adventurer. Just didn't work out that way.
Just kind of looks to her left, looks to her right. I think you got your wish.
I would have been much better in my younger years. But this old body isn't exactly what it used to be. I'm slower, not as strong. Even some of my magic is weakened. Just not how it used to be.
She'll put her hand down on his shoulder. Please get some rest tonight. All right?
When everyone's fed, I'll go to bed.
Good. And don't roll any D100s.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, and
Roll
don't
me
roll any
D100s.
D100s. Oh, no.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Close.
I thought that said 99. Oh my god.
Bruh. Now reverse the numbers. Quick pay the laptop.
Nice.
Bars will let him keep cooking and go sit down with Sylvere.
All right. So, is there anything anybody else would like to do for the evening?
I think this is a good time to stop playing my loop. Thanks.
No
All
role
right.
play, only instruments.
Maya comes over, grabs it, smashes it. No! Trademark.
Music is my thing.
I'm kidding. They would come over and start playing.
Kitsara starts playing the music and starts like, oh my god,
Wait,
the
is
music,
this-
it's helping me remember. Psh, no!
This is the organs and Nintendo lawyers, liar.
Katara super
I feel it's more accurate if Lyra just walks up to Katsaris and goes, "You know, I can play the flute too, right?"
You should stop.
Guitarist wakes up to the fucking myriad knocking on his door, asking for a loot back.
So,
All right.
I believe Arania had finished the shawl that she was working on the previous night, correct?
Indeedo.
Can she go looking for mushrooms to dye it with for tonight?
Sure. I'll say go ahead and make me a. Let's do survival check.
Wow, not great.
You never guess what I have to say. Still reborn. No. Okay. You start looking around, and it's not that you didn't find any. It's that it took you a long time to find the right materials you needed. Even then, for some specific colors, maybe it wasn't even fungi that you had to go through, but you had to make do, and you looked into the water, perhaps saw something down there that could be used as a dye as well, and went for a swim, procured some materials, and turned back to the surface to finish whatever it is you need to finish.
Cool. I will spend tonight dyeing it then.
All right. Anybody else? If not, then you guys can go ahead and, well, take your long rests. And I need each of you to roll me a d20.
Don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me, don't fuck me.
Mm-mm.
Remember, rolling low is best, apparently. Okay, 2 12s.
I don't want to roll. Oh God.
God, I use a lot of shit. Takes a long rest and recovers 37 hit points. Takes a long rest and recovers 1 hit point.
Lyra and Mars, roll me another d20.
Oh. What if I don't want to?
I am consistent.
Jesus, yeah, you are.
Okay. Kit, roll me a d20.
That's cocked.
Cool. All right. So, Roxfall, you die.
I need that on a t-shirt now. I am coxiscent. Oh my god. It's just a chicken with abs.
All right. So, on the next 5 days of this journey, you go through these 5 days without any relative danger. I will say on your 3rd day, what are your wisdom scores, everybody? Passive wisdom.
Passive wisdom?
Your passive perception.
Oh. Fuck.
19.
10.
16?
Then, Lyre, Arania, and Kit, you guys would, as you were moving through this 3rd day, begin to smell something funny, something off. You then detect that there is signs of these natural gas leaks that often occur in the Underdark. And you are about to pass through. Now, you can push through it. However, inhaling this gas will be painful and maybe even lethal. Um, as well as, any flame brought into that gas could set it off. Or you could find another way. Unfortunately, the river you guys are going through doesn't have any other ways. The other option is maybe you could wait it out. Now, you don't know when this leak might stop, if it will ever stop.
How far does it
Would
look?
you either wait it out or
Like
the
how?
leak looks like. Go on.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, the gas itself isn't visible, but you are starting to. Those with a high enough passive perception start to get a whiff of it and are aware of the dangers that lie ahead. Now, so how far away this spans for, you're not sure. But unless you have a way to perhaps stop it or circumvent the gas,
I mean, we could
pass through
tiny
without.
hut.
I think it'll only
Like,
work for
nothing-
one boat.
Nothing could get inside. Yeah, everybody else is fucked. I mean, they're fish. You could get on the water, no?
It's like a reverse gas chamber.
The funny thing is, Beto, you're not far off from what my idea was, which was anybody ever seen Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Oh, they
Where
turned the
where
boat upside down.
They break physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could be inside the tiny hut and the fish go on the water until we pass.
We don't know what the water.
Now, will they get eaten? Oh,
That's what I'm a little worried about.
Yeah.
It may at least be. We may just want to wait it out. We don't know.
Waiting
what
it out will
next is.
slow you down possibly by a day or half a day.
What do you think, Arania?
I don't like the idea of just sitting here and waiting, especially if we don't know it's going to come down the way that we had come from. But she looks at the water. And the water has not been our friend the last few days. I would not want to put my people back into it quite yet.
Tend to agree.
If we went one boat at a time, I could go boat by boat, casting Gilliam's tiny hut.
But we don't know how far it goes.
We don't, but that might be the safest option.
Oh, I'm curious about this. Hang on. How does Lehman's tiny hut work?
Arenya has to be inside it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a
That's
10-foot
what you're curious
emanation.
about.
10-foot emanation. I don't think we can
I don't
fit
think-
34 Kuatoa in one spot there.
No.
Fish
Yeah, I mean,
place.
it would be multiple trips.
No, I know. Yeah, it's just. It's a very big split the party for who knows how long.
Let's take the party first.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think we'll come back to fucking dead Kuatoa.
Probably. They'll be fine. You know?
I also got this just in case. I don't know if it matters too much, but
That's only one creature, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull my weapon out and do dark search too. So I'm gonna take some damage here just to be ready.
What is our environment like around us?
I mean, it's fairly similar to majority of what you've been going through. It's these very narrow, extend pretty high up, maybe about 60 feet up, rocky, cavernous walls. The river itself is about 40, 50 feet wide. Probably fit two ferries side by side, but even then they might start bumping into each other. Not much in terms of land unless you can crawl on walls.
We'd be stranded no matter what. How about this then? How many can you fit into your hut at once? Because you're a large creature, which I believe makes it really easy for that 10-foot emanation.
Can't the Kuotoa just swim and we'll be in the hut?
Yeah, but then we risk the chance of something eating the Kuotoa while we're going down the river.
Well, no, but if they're in the hut, then nothing can eat them.
It's not a complete sphere, is it?
It is 10-foot emanation.
Oh. I mean, I guess.
Tie the boats together, put all the Kuotoa kind of underneath the boat.
I still don't know
Shit, they wouldn't even need to swim. They just have to hold on to the boat.
I still don't know if all of them would be able to like fit in that space, but we could probably get a good majority, which means maybe at the very least we split the party of like half the party, like say 2 of us go with Arania with half the Kuotoa, and then 2 of us go with Arania for the other half. Is that doable, Burb?
I mean, there's 29 Kuatoa. That's not taking into account Jimjar, Eldeth, Ront, Seraph.
Yeah, we're looking at 40 people at least.
Yeah. It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
I mean, we could always check if it's flammable. Sure.
I feel like setting it on fire might not be a good idea, though. Would we not risk causing a cave-in from some kind of flammable explosion?
You know, Kisara doesn't talk this clear, right? It's absolutely veto talk. Okay.
Well, Kit should bring that up in character.
He's not that smart. All right, so shut up.
Come to think of it.
Sorry. Sorry.
We play the character. I'm just sitting down.
Here's what we do. If all the Kuotoa just climb into Sylvier's mouth, they'll be protected. Come to think of it, I'm gonna be the dick here. Would the tiny hut work? Does it actually move?
Wow, what a dick.
I know.
Sorry.
But it says it springs into existence around you and remains stationary for the duration. I don't know if does it move with a boat?
It's kind of the same question as like if you cast Magnificent Mansion on a door, but the door is in a boat. Would the door remain in the spot it was cast, or would it move along with the boat? I'd say in this case it would move along with the boat.
Fuck yeah.
Ah.
Well, we can always do one thing. Go ahead.
No. What is your idea?
Scout ahead. If you're safe within the tiny hut, at the very least you could see a little farther out, gather all of our ropes, tie it to your boat just in case you need to make a quick getaway.
Wait, are you suggesting I go down there?
You would have to.
She like looks back at Koichi and Rip and Stool. I am right.
We could always wait it out.
That's there is not a guarantee that those will go away. I can scout ahead. On a boat.
Do you think at the very least someone should go with you?
Yeah, it might be for the best.
Yeah, we'll scout ahead, Koichi says.
No, you are not coming with me. You are going to stay here with Auntie Liar and the Morris and Uncle Basil.
I'm going to teach you dice.
Okay. He just kind of like scoots off and sits down in front of Lyre. Teach me now.
Actually, I had a different thought about that. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Arania, you can cast Sending, right? Or is that only Lyra that has that right now?
I have it, but I don't have it prepared because I don't think I'd need it.
What about you, Basil?
I don't think I have it prepared.
What spell was it?
Sending?
Nope.
Which, yeah, hey,
Yeah, I
you're
don't
level
have it prepared.
5. Why aren't you casting Sending to your daughter? Where are you? Get home now.
Look, I don't know, because it would make my entire fucking thing moot.
Or, you cast Sending and you just don't get an answer.
Ooh, even scarier. Laya,
I
you
would
told us
never
that you
do
have
that.
this, right?
Yeah,
Hear me
I'm
out.
useful.
Hear me out here. I think Laya should go with Arania.
I don't
No,
like this
Lyre's
plan.
teaching me dice.
You just said you were useful.
Yeah, alive.
Kids
And
could
with
always
the
go with me. Just for the added extra person, and Lighter could give us, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes and send a message. See where we are at.
That's what my first thought was. But then I had the thought of if you needed an immediate message to us, Laya's the only one who could. Not to mention, Kit, you have a way of tracking Arania, yes? Making sure you always know her location?
No.
Weren't you using Hunter's Mark before?
Never seen me cast.
I thought we've seen you cast it.
That is true.
No, you
Yeah, I
did.
never cast it. I never cast it at an enemy yet.
No, but you cast it on Arania back in Sloop to Boot.
You
Yeah,
weren't
but
there.
he was
we
like
were
well away
yeah.
from you guys.
Yeah, it was just me and her.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Well, shit.
Worst comes to worst, if I need a quick getaway, believe me, you will know. I can light up the entire tunnel to let you know that there is danger.
All right. Tippity tappity.
The sounds of the Underdark.
At the very least, let's start off with the ropes being tied to it. Is that all right?
No, rope's totally fine.
So I'm assuming we all have 50 feet of rope.
Mm.
Check your inventories.
I'm pretty sure
I
it comes standard with
don't.
literally every single like pack out there.
Mine
I
doesn't have it.
doubt.
I have it. I actually added rope to my thing, so that works out.
Just what
I have a bell.
pack did you take?
Like, I don't know. I feel like we've been over this before.
I do feel like maybe it's me. I do feel like my items didn't really get fully listed from from D&D Beyond.
Did it not?
No, at least not that I can see.
Click the bag on your inventory, right
Yeah.
next to your.
No, there's a
Oh.
bag on the top right next to the weight.
Oh,
Says
shit!
backpack.
Wait, do I
You
not
have
What
a
about the
rope,
bag?
but no rope.
do I not have a rope?
No.
What the fuck?
You got the rope, but no rope.
Like I said, I have enough. I have normal rope.
Shit. I don't know if that's gonna do enough though.
Boop.
I
Fuck
mean,
that-
if worse comes to worse, we can always connect the end of the rope with spider web.
Is that a thing?
I mean, spider
I'll
web
allow it.
is like 10 times stronger than normal rope, so
I would be okay with burning the once a day crate webs for this.
I got rope too.
Gets like, I found rope as Arania's like spinning webs.
Lyra raises their hand.
Yes, Liar dear.
I wasn't really paying attention. What are we doing?
One of us is going to go ahead and see if the path is clearer up there.
Oh, okay. Does any of you want to turn into a fish or something?
What?
Yeah, this neat staff I have lets me turn creatures into other creatures, I think.
Your staff only lets you polymorph them into a
a
snail.
snail.
Oh,
But you
it's
could
really useful.
someone could become a snail and like be on the bottom side of a boat.
Very useful. I could do it to anyone.
I mean, honestly.
How about we hold off on turning anyone into a snail until after we find out how long this goes for?
Okay. Just let me know.
All right.
All right, come here, Koishi.
Basil, you hold on to the rope that Arania has made, and we'll see how far it goes.
Basil's gonna tie it around his waist, just in case.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
She goes down a waterfall and
That's exactly why he's putting it around his waist.
we're about to have a full-on fucking Mulan moment. I let it slip through my fingers.
You sound like fucking Muscle Man from.
My mom.
So, yeah, I guess Arania will hand Koishi over to Lyre, Rip over to Basil, and then Amaris can have a stool. And we'll get on one of the boats by herself. Cast Lehman's tiny hut and go down the river.
I thought I was going. I'm going.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, get on the boat with me.
10 minutes.
I'm on
and
a
then
boat, motherfuckers.
10 minutes, and
Okay.
then Laya's going to message you. All right.
All right. Are you coming, kid?
Yes.
She'll like scooch over a little bit and pat the floor. Come sit.
He sits, crosses his legs. In monk form.
Surprise it. Shops. And we go down the river.
All right. You guys go down, down, down by the river.
Boo.
Ouch.
It continues on for I mean, you're in the hut, so you wouldn't know how long it goes for until you actually step out to breathe.
Well, that's
This
what
isn't
they have. Get water.
visible. Yeah, this isn't visible gas. So how are you figuring out if this is breathable air or poisonous natural gas?
Can Arania stick her head outside the hut?
No.
You can. You just can't fully leave it.
No.
No. What?
Kit
I
won't
thought you
let
Stick
couldn't
my head
leave.
out.
Yeah, I thought you couldn't leave the hut at all. I was gonna say I could do it,
We
Go ahead,
both will do
but
it.
if it's being ruled that way, it's fine.
Like her sniff there. It's fine.
How are you doing this?
Yeah, Kit. How are you doing this?
How do you want to smell this?
Sticking my whole head out, full length, up to the shaft. I mean neck.
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
And how many minutes are you waiting before you do this?
I don't
Probably 10,
like.
just at the message threshold, isn't
Did you say 9 minutes to like give it a good minute for the whatever's there to set in?
10, she's gonna message you, not me.
Oh well. Yeah, but if you stick your head out at 10 minutes and they message me at 10 minutes and you still look fine because it's not instantaneous, I'd be like, yeah, he's okay. And as soon as the message is done, you're gonna pass out.
Alright, so I breathe in for a whole minute. Great. Alright. And just breathe in for a whole
You gotta
minute.
do circular breathing.
Sluice my lungs in this. Let's go.
At about
Not
the
like I need them
9-minute
to
mark,
run.
you stick your head out of the tiny hut and take a breath. It's fresh air. Clean air isn't poisonous. You can still smell hints of that poisonous gas behind you, but in the current spot where you're at least 9 minutes of traveling through, you don't seem to smell it anymore.
Okay.
Well, I guess how are you feeling?
I play dead.
Make me a deception or
Natural
performance.
My God.
Die!
Why am I not surprised?
Bro's gonna roll a nat
Let's
one on his
go!
death save.
I'm dead!
All right. Aranya, you watch as Kit just breathes in and then immediately just drops onto the floor of the ferry. Lifeless.
And then the message come in, yes.
There's like a stunned minute of silence where Arania's like, oh, what the fuck? And then you just hear this loud pitched scream coming from down the tunnel.
Oh my God.
And Arania's like, no, oh my God. And she's like going over to him, shaking him, trying to get him to wake up.
Immediately, Basil will
Fear the
start
dying.
start pulling the fucking
Yep, we're loading
boat
up.
back.
All right, you start pulling the boat
Does
back.
shaking do
Kit, how
anything?
long are you playing dead for?
As soon as I make it back, I'll be fine.
Do I? Should I send the message?
Okay.
Should we all
You
hear the
pull-
scream?
Go ahead. Yeah, you can send a message. Yeah.
Ah, all right. Hello, dear. This is Liar. I just wanted to let you know. It's me. I am talking to you. Oh, by the way, are you alive?
Kit's dead. He's not waking up. He fell. He breathed in the air. It's still poisonous down here. Alright, because Arania doesn't know any better. Actually, can I feel for a pulse?
Sure, make me a medicine check.
Kitsaris watches Arania's entire village get slaughtered. You know what's really funny right now?
What's funny is that I did pull my weapon out. The weapon is still out. It disappears if I.
Does Arania know that?
He doesn't know
Yeah.
that.
Oh shit! Well,
With a
Arania!
9, you are panicked, and you are trying to feel for a pulse, but because of your panic, you aren't able to. You think you don't feel one.
So Arania will first try to cast Spare the Dying on him. And obviously that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
She'll pull or put a cure wounds into him. Thinking hopefully, if he's there on the edge that he won't die.
You're so screwed, Kitsaris.
I'll burn a second level, that's fine.
no, I mean, if I feel the spirit of the lion dying, I'll open one eye. Then.
If Arania sees that, like, she looks down and her hand just goes still, and you all hear this loud smack as she just smacks him on the shoulder. You're an ass.
Deflect attack. No, okay.
Just getting into a slap fight when we pull them back.
Did you find that funny?
Man, I'm a kitsune, I gotta make
Trickster.
yes. Little air clear. No. Poison, sorry. Try to make you feel better.
Better by making me think you are dead?
Not smart.
You're right. That was very stupid. I'm going to go over here. And she just turns away from him and waits at the edge of the boat until Basil pulls her boat back. False alarm. Kid is alright. He says the air down there is clear.
How far in?
See me look on my fingers. Shake my head.
I mean,
No
like
idea.
9 minutes, right?
A good 9 minutes in, yes.
I feel
If you
that's
want
doable.
to start assembling people on the boats, I will take them back.
Wait. Question for you, liar. How often can you turn people into snails?
I don't know.
What does the item say?
What does the item say, liar?
Does it say something? Hold on. Speak to me, snail. Oh, I see.
I'm a snail.
Slowing attack. Oh, I can...
Finally
Look at this
reading the
bitch.
magic item.
I'm pretty sure that's not what you said, but it sounded like you said slime tongue attack.
No, that's from Liar's personal armor.
It doesn't actually say about the polymorph, just the slow.
Oh.
But it has 10 charges.
If it is,
I presume like once or twice. I don't imagine it'd be 10.
if it's one
There's a reason there's no text on it.
why is there no text
Oh.
on it?
Ah.
I feel ominous about doing this, but I'm down to clown.
Did we? just gonna look around to the Kuatoa. No one happens to be a wizard, do they?
Manager?
No. No, I'm in sales actually.
Oh, a bard.
And nobody has identify, do they? Clerics?
No, like I said, I'm in sales.
I don't know.
Bullshit.
A bunch of
So-
them. We can try, and then if something goes wrong, we just squish them, and they come back to size.
Maybe not.
Lighter, we are not squishing my people.
All right, and this is why we have discussions first.
She don't like jokes right now.
Kid, you have no room to talk.
Okay.
What you did was mean. Just keep quiet, sit over there and do push-ups or sit-ups.
At first it sounds like timeout, and then it kind of just sounds like she's like, go over there and do push-ups.
This is work out.
Just do push-ups for me. I just want to watch.
Let me objectify you real quick.
Also, Jesus Christ, Kate, you keep rolling below average on those, by the way, and that terrifies me.
TBRB med.
Yes. So, I mean, I guess shouldn't we just do the thing where we take all the boats except for one, and then we go back and forth and put them in one boat, and then on the other side another boat?
That was the plan. Was I was going to just take one boat at a time.
Well, you need to bring two boats the first time, so that there's a boat on the other side to put all the people that we bring through, and for them a place to stay. And this is land. Is there land?
Don't
No
recall
land.
seeing any.
We
None.
get at least more there.
Well, I can always just come back in the water. I don't need to breathe the air. And I am a little bit more durable than the Kutoa.
Or if we just use the
Aye.
boats as like a chain? This is really similar to a puzzle I really like.
I could swim, check monsters.
That sounds dangerous.
Yes, because what if you die for real this time?
Damn.
No, too fast.
We should probably... Burb, how many individuals can we stack up with, or actually, for that matter, how big are the boats?
They are. Give me a second here. While I do some quick measurements.
Kid, if we end up swimming back, don't swim ahead. Just stay with me, please.
If I'm thinking of these boats the right size, there may be a way to just make this 2 trips.
See, exactly like the puzzle. We leave one boat here. They take 2. Do we have 3 boats? Is that how many
We have
boats we have?
4 boats, I believe.
4 boats.
4 boats.
So we leave 2 boats here. They go with 2 boats. Then they come back with no boats, I guess. And then we leave with 2 boats.
It's a lot of boats.
Yeah.
That
Does-
only means 2 trips, so.
Solving the
Row,
puzzle
row,
in just
row
2
your boat.
moves.
Gently down the poison.
They are about 15 feet wide and about 60 feet long.
Ooh, wow, okay. That is way bigger than they were showing on the map. Damn. Okay.
That's about their size on the map.
Was it?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. And that's each boat?
Yeah, it's roughly 15 feet, right?
Okay.
Each boat's like roughly 15 feet and 60 feet long.
In that case, it looks like we're going to have to do one trip per boat. Oh, wait, no. We're going to have to literally make sure it's 2 boats every time.
2 boats go, 1 boat comes back,
Oh, yes, right.
and
Because
2 boats go.
you can just have
1
one boat be
comes
empty.
back. Yes, yes. You see?
Right.
I'm smart.
So 4 trips. I think at least Amaris is going to look over at the our NPC friends. Eldith, Sereth, I know you two are quite willing to fight. Jimjar, you up for fighting as well?
Oh, yeah, I can fight. No problem.
Who else? Ront?
Well, if you need me to fight, I'll fight.
Just in case. And she'll look at the Kuatoa before, and she goes to open her mouth and goes to look for Arania almost for permission.
Go ahead.
Look, I won't sugarcoat it. Things could still be dangerous, but we have a plan. But in case things happen, any fighting hands are more than welcome. Are there any among you who would be willing to, at the very least, pick up a spear?
They all look amongst each other. Yeah, we could wield spears. I mean, fish for food.
I mean against enemies.
We can do that, yes.
All right. Good. She'll smile at that. So, my thought is, one of us points at the party. Everybody but Arania, obviously, since you're going on every trip. One of us and one of them, and points to Eldith, Sereth, Jimjar, and Ront. We go in pairs, so at the very least, when they are left with the Kuatoa aren't left defenseless. We seem to be the strongest. Divides us up evenly.
I think you should be the first one to go, and Basil should be the last, since he'll be the one pulling my boat back.
All right. Sereth, I think you should be the first as well. You have the eyes for under here.
Sure, alright. Whatever it takes.
Maris and Sereth. Who's on the second trip?
Ooh, I'll go there. That's the safest.
Who wants to go with Lyre?
Flyer needs protection. I guess this would be me.
No, you're last.
I'm last. Okay.
Yeah, because you're pulling the boat back. Remember?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. She's looking to the NPCs.
I'll go. Eldith says.
All right, Lyre and Eldith. Kitsaris.
Jimjar will speak up. I can do it.
Kitsaris and Jimjar.
Last.
And then Basil and
Ront.
Ront. All right. And then, of course, like a fourth of the Kuotoa with each of them. Solid plan.
All right.
All right.
Well, if you are all ready, I will start putting up the tiny hut.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, Aurania will put up the tiny hut again and kind of call the first group in and pack them in like sardines.
Oh, fuck, I got sardines. Let's go.
And down the river they go again.
All right. And I'll say you all begin this process of safely navigating. It's time consuming, but the back and forth does enable you guys to safely, properly transport the Kuotoa, your allies. Gas itself was the major problem. Fortunately, at the other side, there isn't anything dangerous waiting for your group. So you are able to travel through this safely. It's tense because for brief moments in time, your group, your party will be separated. And you can't help but be on guard on both ends. Those of you that are waiting on each ends can't help but be on guard in case something does happen to you. But luckily and thankfully, nothing does. You continue sailing onwards. Fully regrouped again. Triple Trip continues to guide your group. I need each of you to roll me another d20.
I don't wanna.
Uh-oh.
Along the way.
Uh-oh.
Did I just roll fucking high again? Oh no, it wasn't me. Okay, cool. I think along the way, by the way, Amaris are kind of like once we're all like. I think when Kit's over on the third trip and we're waiting for the last ones to come, Amaris are kind of just like lean over and go, "What joke did you make that upset Arania so much?" You made a joke that seemed to pardon my Zemni and piss her off.
Oh. Died.
Died?
I just died in her arms tonight.
He's going to. She fucking drowns his ass.
Hey, Radio, what are you doing by the river? Waiting for the bubbles to stop.
That's the bit something you said.
Wait. Kits? You jokingly died.
I go ahead and try to die again so she can see what
Pretty fucking convincing.
Oh boy.
I feel like Amaris would be kind of just standing there with her jaw dropped, like, not because she thinks she's dead, but she's like, oh my god, that's beyond not okay.
He's a dog showing his tricks. You gotta appreciate him. What's my treat? crazy.
Amaris pulls out a clicker. Good, but no, nope, not doing that.
Thank you.
Kit kind of like looks over to Liar, looks over to the others as well, and just looks back to him. How do I say this without? I think that may have been incredibly insensitive.
Thought funny. Liar make jokes. I tried make happier. No work.
She does immediately soften up at that. I get what you were going for. I think death may be one of those taboo things right now. Maybe you could work with Liar? Come up with a really good one? Maybe you, Liar, and Kit. Not Kit, sorry, Koishi.
Okay.
Please do not all play dead.
Liar stretches out a note they were writing.
I'm just imagining now, like, fucking Koishi, Stool, and Rip just all playing dead. Like, just Arania sobbing in a corner.
That sounds hilarious.
Oh, no. But Amaris will kind of just give Kid a small squeeze on his shoulder. Just give her a little moment. I think she knows you meant well. It's just a little fresh.
You'll see the marks of a hand on my face. Love slap. Okay.
To an extent. She is smiling at that, though, like just hearing that he was trying to make her happy. Like it was still sweet to her. If, again, stupid. Sorry, Burb, you can, if you want to get to your fucking Tarashk that we rolled.
Nah, it's not a Tarask, it's two Tarasks.
Ah, fuck. Let them fight each other.
No, they're fighting
you.
Alright. So, you continue your next 5 days travel here. The first day of travel goes by uneventful. It's quiet. Sometimes a bit too quiet, but hey, you'll take it. Better than another Ghastly or Ferzres or demons, right? Food isn't necessarily much of an issue. Basil cooks really well. Several different fish and fungi in the area. Your second day of travel, one of the Kutoa speak up. It's manager that speaks up. Okay, guys. I don't know if this is something that interests you all, but there's a place nearby here that we can stop by and rest.
Is
You-
it
Sorry, go ahead.
safe?
No, it's another group of Kuatoa. Met them, well, some time ago. Good people. The Glimmer Gulps, or what they call themselves. There should be a dock about another day's travel from here if we keep moving. We can stop by there, rest, see if the Glimmer Gulps are still alive and well. Hopefully, they're still here. Perhaps we could get some rest there and maybe resupply, hopefully.
I mean, looks to Urania. I mean, that sounds amazing.
It does. If they are still alive, how many of our people do you think might want to stay with them if they offer any more modicum of safety than we do?
Glimmer Gulps aren't as big as Schloop de Boot. They small group of Kuatoa, really. I think there's, well, last I checked or last I visited, 15 of them?
So not exactly.
They keep to themselves mostly.
It's not a full town, but a small settlement.
Yeah.
But if they are still safe, though, I would not stop any of my people if they decided they wanted to stay.
Seems like a bridge to cross, but for now, a place of rest. Right?
Yes. Right.
You know what? Just in case, Burb, since I already unveiled the secret backstory that he is a Myriad member here to assassinate a rival syndicate, can I make an insight check on manager?
Sure.
Lovely. Continue. Do not mind me, apparently.
All right. Again. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. He's just genuinely wanting to, see if you guys are interested in a rest spot. He seems to know the location, so might be good for your group.
How did you run across them, if you don't mind me asking? I did not think other people typically went this far down.
When I was a young upstart in my marketing job, I had to visit other Kuatoa settlements in order to, meet new people, sell my business to them, all that interesting stuff.
If you don't mind me asking, and I do apologize, I probably should know this about you, but what do you sell? What is
I
your
sell
business?
these. And he opens up a small pouch, and inside it's just a bunch of rocks.
Are they at least like pretty, or are they just kind of gray rocks?
No, they're really beautiful looking rocks. And he goes, all right, so you see this one? This is the newest rock. This is the Rock 15. It's probably Rock 14.
Oh my God.
It's
Hey.
basically shinier, smoother. It's got less bezels on it, so it's really just an amazing product. I'm saying it's best if you purchase one now because this isn't going to be an obsolete rock anytime soon. Not coming out with the Rock 16 for maybe another 3 months. So this is the best rock you're going to get in the business, in the market.
Keep getting away with
Iridia.
What did
Iridia
the
is
igneous rock say to the
smiling.
metamorphic rock after 1,000 years of being pressured? Nice.
it.
Gain inspiration from me.
Irenia is smiling. Will hold her hand out. Do you mind if I take a look?
Yes, sure, of course. Here, take a look at this rock.
I'll look at it. Can I
Now.
tell if there's anything special with it?
Sure, you can make me a. We'll just do general intelligence check.
Burb, what the actual fuck?
It's a rock. I have
13? It's a pretty looking rock. Besides that, I mean,
How-
it's a nice, smoothly polished rock. Like
It's a
looking
rock.
at other rocks, this pales
my
in
rock.
comparison to that rock.
How
Now, if
much
the
would
rock
you?
15 is a bit too steep for you, it's about 3 gold pieces for the rock 15. But if that's too steep of a price for you, we could downgrade to the rock 14. Now that one's only going to be about 2 gold pieces, 5 silver. It doesn't have quite the smooth bezels as the rock 15 does. But the rock 14 is much lighter. As you can see, you can flip it on the back, and the back has these 2 indents on it that you can put these. Oh, here, let me show you. And in his pouch, he takes out 2 smaller rocks. Now, these go for about 1 gold piece each, and you can put them in those little indents, and they kind of change the texture of the back of your rock. Really nice, really fancy. Now, you're downgrading to rock 14, so maybe the extra gold for these little tiny pebblets might be too much for you. But if you go to the rock 14 now and buy for 2 gold, 5 silver, I'll throw in this little pebblet for free.
Burb, you know how Taliesin has stated that Percy, he made him knowing that, like, he made an evil character because he brought guns into this world?
Uh-huh.
I think we need to kill manager. In order to save
No, he's not wearing a
Xandria, I think we
turtleneck,
need
I
to-
swear. He's not wearing he's not wearing a black turtleneck, I swear.
I used to sell these special edition rocks from the bard, Sam. You know, he would sing into them, and when Sam sung into the rocks, unfortunately they started exploding, so I had to stop selling those.
Okay, so he has the rock 15, the rock 14, and then he has 2 tinier, like smaller rocks.
He's got a bunch of rocks in that pouch, but he showed you the rock 15, the rock 14, which you can get with pebblets to put into little indentations to change the texture of the rock 14.
I swear to God, if these aren't sending stones and these are just normal rocks.
Do you happen to have a second one of the 14?
Oh, yes.
Or-
I have the rock
or just
14 in
15?
turquoise, and I have
Oh.
the rock 14 in not so much turquoise.
Can I see the one that's not so much turquoise?
No, sure. Here you go. This one's secondhand, so I'll sell it to you for 1 gold. And he hands you the rock 14.
I will take both of the rock 14s and the 2 pebbles.
Oh, sure. Okay. Let me just
Actually,
do
I
the
will
math
take
real
I will
quick.
take the 15 as well.
All right, let me do the math real quick. Rock 15 is 3 gold pieces. Rock 14 is 2 gold, 5 silver. I'm selling you the rock 14 second hand for about a gold piece. I'll throw you in the pebblets for free. So all in all, I'll sell to you for 2 gold pieces.
That I will. Do you want? I will give you 3. She'll give him 3 gold pieces.
No, you're scamming me here. The deal is 2 gold pieces.
Yes, here's
Take it or
2,
leave it.
and
Uh-huh.
here's an extra.
But I have nothing else to give you for this 3rd gold piece.
Your company is more than enough. I'm glad you're still here. And you're selling me rocks.
Okay. He pockets the gold. Here you go. And he hands you 3 rocks and 2 tiny pebbles.
Yay!
Now you have the rock 15, rock 14, a secondhand rock 14, and 2 pebblets.
I'm gonna add these to my inventory.
You fucking better.
Box for manager.
Jesus. No, you put in the specifics, goddammit. Better not just say rocks.
This
Oh,
baby we used to take travelers for miles.
I am losing my shit at this. Burb, if I ever run a game and you're a player, you start with inspiration, just remember.
Why? They're just rocks.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Verb, it's done the thing again. It won't let me edit these.
Oh, I'll edit it. I don't know why it's doing that for you.
My
It's
girlfriend just
flashing
texted
at
me, freaking out because she just found out that my favorite pizza is flavored by pollution, aka fucking New York pizza, because of the Hudson. Which, Beto, you already know, right? And fucking she just said, like, sorry, random thoughts, go back to the game, bartering for rocks. Jesus fucking Christ. Also, yes, the
There you
Hudson
go.
is polluted and it's extra flavor, and I'll die on this hill.
Yippee, we love flavor.
Alright, I'm done buying rocks.
No, this is the shopping episode we all needed. Buying rocks for a whole episode.
Oh, since you bought rocks, I guess I should tell you. I did say 3 months for the rock 16, but if we can get to the Glimmer Gulps, I might be able to get my hands on the rock 16 early. There are 2 of them that I'm trying to get my hands on, and if I do, I can sell them to you at a discount.
I will keep that in mind for when we get there. I will see what they look like.
Right, well, these ones are shiny, so better look forward to it.
Are they pink or bright green?
No, they're not pink or bright green.
No, shucks. That's fine though. I will look
They're
at them
white.
when we get there. I
Kinda
will
see-through.
look at them when we get there.
Okay.
Burb, this is the weirdest fucking bit I've ever fucking seen,
Sure.
and I'm all here
Oh.
for it.
Got rocks. Well, you know what they say, women love their rocks, so
You can't be bringing around NPCs and not expect me to have some of them be fucking weirdos, okay?
Bitches love boulders.
I'm here to endear these NPCs to you, so when I kill them, it hurts even more.
No, manager, no!
Just like you did a fucking globagool, you little globagit.
Glad I
Hey,
get
look,
it.
you guys can thank Finn, because if he didn't save manager, you would have not had this interaction. So.
Got you, homie. Oh my
It's just
fucking
love cannons.
That's what I was referencing. Thank you,
Alright.
Jeff.
So, are you guys heeding manager's advice and heading towards the Glimmer Gulps?
I need that rock.
I'm not entirely sure this isn't just
No.
a fucking conference for
Gotta
rocks, but whatever.
You head on over towards the Glimmer Gulps. Takes about another day's travel. So we have 3 more days before I have you guys roll again. But on this second day of travel, eventually you arrive at, well, there are several of those familiar rocks that are protruding from the dark lake, or at least the river's waters. Several of them seem to have what look like different colored, uh, shiny looking rocks that are kind of like protruding and growing on them. The dock that you guys arrive at, you notice looks well managed actually. Um, you see they're properly built out of wood or zirkwood in this case. Uh, Immediately you see there is this bright light that kind of acts as a guide or like almost like a lighthouse for several ferries that are trying to dock here. There are crates and barrels in the area as well. That we store all sorts of different goods and supplies. There is a stall with some kutoa that are there, waiting for anybody that might arrive. Customers like perhaps you guys will be. On it, you see a bunch of different seafood, um, fish, crabs. There's some weird fruit in a basket as well. Uh, the other interesting thing is on these docks, and the docks are layered with bricks as well. Um, there is a large cannon off to the side. Looks like it's used to possibly defend this place. Not too sure. But as you land, you see one of the Kuotoa kind of like look over in the direction and kind of just scream, "Hey, who's there? State your business. What are you here for? If not, we will fire." And manager begins to step up. "Hey, hey, no, don't shoot. It's me. It's me." And the Kuto goes, "Manager, you fuck. What are you doing here? It took you long enough." And he goes, "Supervisor, buddy, hey." I mean, home
Oh,
burned down. What can you do? But, things are going along. Business is business. It sucks. I have to relocate. But, uh, do you have the Rock 16 ready, by the way? And he goes, "Do I have it ready? I mean, look around you." And he points towards the several shining rocks that are growing on the outcrops here. It's like, they're ready whenever. Just need to polish them, bezel them up, and they're ready to sell. I was like, perfect. I was running out of stock, so we'll get to work. These are friends from home. Well, home's gone, like I said. Do you possibly have space for them here? A place to sleep, maybe? I don't know how long we're staying here for, but we're hoping to resupply. Yeah, we have space. I mean, didn't really get much in terms of shipment, but we just came back from from fishing, so we've got a lot of stock. We can set up some tents for your friends if you'd like. They can sleep there. But manager, I've got some important business dealings to speak with you about. Do you prefer this in private, or? He kind of looks back towards your group. "Oh, they're fine. They can hear about it." He's like, "All right, hear me out. Rock 16, right? Beautiful, amazing, great. But I've recently discovered something. It's not growing on the outcrops. There's been a bunch of earthquakes lately, and I think I might have found Rock 17 already. It's in the water.
I can't.
And it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Even in the water, it shines and glimmers. We tried breaking it out. We can't damage the thing. Rock 17 might be the new thing." Rock 17, huh? So are we just gonna skip 16, move straight to 17? What are we gonna do with Rock 16? I don't know, man. You're You're the idea guy, so I'll leave it to you. I'll see what we can do. Maybe I'll have to give Rock 17 a look before anything else. But thanks for housing us for a bit, Supervisor. I'm gonna go tell everybody to get settled in. Dock the ship. We can dock the ships, right? Yeah, you can dock the ships. It's fine. All right, cool. All right, guys. We're free to dock whenever. I have some business to discuss with Supervisor here. This is Supervisor, by the way.
Hi,
just
Supervisor.
ask around for maybe a tent. Hello. Maybe ask for a tent, a place to stay or whatever. And then, yeah, resupply, restock, and we'll see where we go from there.
Sorry, didn't mean to overhear. You said you found a rock after some earthquakes. That
Yeah, it did.
you can't break?
Yeah, no, real difficult to break. We tried.
Oh, I hope I'm wrong. I'm not going to take it, I promise, but is there any way we could see this?
You can try, but that's the thing I also wanted to discuss with manager. Ever since the earthquake, we discovered the rock, yeah, but the water's been a bit iffy as of lately. The fish have also been a bit iffy as of lately. Water's gotten dirty, not clean, and it's been difficult to get to Rock 17.
How far is it?
Not that far, actually. It's it kind of points over from the docks, about 150 feet off the docks. It's in between those two rock formations over there.
Are you wanting to go take a look at it, Morris?
I'm worried too. But when we get the chance, actually, yes.
When you say that the waters have not been clean, or is it just that they are polluted with silt, or is it that there's stuff in them now that will harm you?
It's this weird slime that kind of like gets all over the place.
Slime?
Yeah.
Do you have any available that you can show to us?
We don't sell slime, we sell rocks.
He kind of turns around. Employee, you there? Yeah, Supervisor?
Oh my god.
Get over here. All right.
There's
What
a
can I
new
do for
one
you?
every month.
Get a... Give yourself inspiration.
Fuck yeah!
You fucker. Get the crate of fish we're not going to sell. Show it to these guys over here. All right. And he comes back with a crate. Here you go. I had to talk with HR, and he said I couldn't show these for too long. They're going to burn it. It's fine. It's fine. Tell HR it's fine. Okay. And he kind of runs off again. And he shows you a bunch of fish with a bunch of this mucus that coats them.
Can I take a look at this to see if it's like a natural slime or if this is something formed from like a monster or something?
You can make me. We'll do survival.
Survival.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
even with you
24. With a 24, this is a corrosive mucus and is not natural.
Oh.
Would I know what kind of creatures would make this?
You can make me a history check, please, if you'd like.
I will
Can I
attempt
help?
to.
Sure.
Oh!
Good shit.
Arania.
Just don't mind that squeal that it just did.
It didn't come through, so you're good.
Okay, cool.
Arania, what do you know about aboleths?
Oh no! Oh no!
Me? Me or Aradia?
Well, what do you know about
Ugh.
aboleths?
They're fucked. I don't want to stay here. We can leave.
But yes, this mucus is from an aboleth. The mucus itself, you don't make contact with it, but you're aware of what this does, and that those that are affected by this mucus require water to live, and if they aren't moisturized or in water, they start to slowly die, basically.
So Rainier is going to turn around and look at the rest of the party. So, do not touch the slime, and do not go into the water.
Understood.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
This is
Supervisor, are you there? Supervisor.
We touched the
And kind
slime.
of supervisor turns around. Yes. Oh, hey. The Rock 17, we couldn't damage it, but we were able to get this. And he kind of reaches out and shows supervisor something. He kind of looks over at it. Oh, that's really tiny. I don't think we can do anything with this. But it's pretty. And he shows it to manager. Look, this is the potential we have with Rock 17. And those of you that glance over at the thing he's holding, the tiniest little rock he is holding, can clearly see that it is a diamond.
Okay.
May I see that?
Sure. Here you go. Hands it to you. It's
She'll,
the
like,
size
swing
of a
over.
grain of rice.
Oh, it's tiny.
It's tiny.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad it's a diamond.
Rainier will like look it over in her palm and like use her finger to like move it around. So what are you all going to do with this little piece then?
Well,
And she'll
that
hand it
little
back.
piece, no. But if we can harvest the rest of it, we can produce Rock 17.
You could. Just fair warning though, that the little piece that you have in the right hand is still worth quite a bit.
I know, probably like 5 gold worth.
Something like that, yes. Where did you all find the slime? Was it near the diamonds?
Well, what's a diamond?
Oh
Shiny
my
rocks.
god.
Rock 17? Yes, that was near Rock
Yes.
17.
Are there
That's
any
why we can't harvest
large
Rock 17 anymore.
Are there any large caves or you said there was an earthquake? Did it open up any large areas down there near it?
No, it opened up stuff from the water underground.
Oh god.
So Rainier will turn back to the rest of the group and like point to the slime, or the slime in the crates. Which, by the way, she kind of is like sticking here because I would like her to get a vial of it. But she's like, so
Sure.
I do fully believe that the slime in the crate is from an aboleth, if you all know what that is.
Have we heard of aboleths?
Yeah. Those are creatures you have definitely heard of.
That's beyond not
Not
good.
good. Mm-hmm.
If it's living nearby.
I believe it was either let loose or its slime is seeping through one of the crevices it opened, possibly the one with the diamonds in it.
All right. We can't abandon them with it, can we?
I do not want to know.
No, you're right.
Oh no, hold on. We can. We have autonomy and
No.
choice.
But liar, they're going to need our help. And if we don't, they could die.
I'm just saying we could take them with us. We could not fight the. I don't know what it is, but they don't like how everyone's looking.
It's an aberration.
A giant snakefish-like thing that bleeds mucus everywhere that makes you suffocate in air.
Ah,
I don't like that.
I was already gone when you said snake. See, that's how much I don't want to do this. Listen, I want the diamond. Don't get me wrong. All right. And I think we can get them to work really hard to get it, but I also don't want to get eaten or drown in air. Is that what you just said?
Yes, if you touch the slime, you cannot walk on land anymore. You will suffocate. You will have to stay in the water.
Yeah. Okay. Screw that. I don't even think diamonds are worth that. Maybe. I don't know. Supervisor,
Yeah.
how big is Rock 17?
Well, it's about and he kind of like gestures a size. I'm just gonna give you gold's worth of what it looks like. It looks like it's probably just based off its size, worth about 1,200 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Ha. And like they're gonna like the legs are gonna weaken a little bit. Like, okay. Counterpoint. We get the rock and leave really fast.
liar, I do not want to leave them with the amulet floating around.
No, we just take them with us. Or something. I don't know. Do you guys have boats?
No, we just swim.
Oh, we need boats.
I'm
I
liar,
mean,
even if we took them with us, that creature is still down here, or for any other unsuspecting victims that will come by.
yes, it's a lurking creature. They do that.
I have an idea.
There's a lot of them.
Burb.
That is me. Burb is I.
This is essentially a weird way of me asking to gauge the difficulty here. But Amaris is going to kind of sit and think and look inward. Has she ever in a past life fought anything similar to an aboleth? She's essentially using this as like the only way she knows how to try and gauge if the party can handle such a creature.
Whatever, yeah, no.
Give me a second here.
Do I notice that you're trying to like think hard?
Yes. Oh yeah, she's very
Okay.
much like going inward.
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration. You're thinking. Do the thinking.
Oh god, later.
You're level 5,
Are
right?
you?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a D8 now.
Yeah.
Am I?
Natural 20 Iranian, God helping anyone.
That's a good point. Does that nat 20 tell us its power before I do this?
Well, yes, I'll say that combined with what you're about to do, I'll say can help. But you're basically trying to look into past lives here, right? You're
Not something that she's usually very good at, but yeah.
all right. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'll save the inspiration for if it goes badly. Okay, that's not bad.
15. That's not bad.
Plus the D8.
I think that's only if you fail.
Is it?
They changed it.
Oh yeah, if I fail
Yeah,
a
it's
D20
when a
test.
creature fails it.
Yeah. Did I fail?
No, you're good.
Okay, sweet. So I didn't need to use it. Fuck yeah. 18.
You look into past lives. You close your eyes. Lyres, who are watching, you can kind of see movement through the eyelids of Amaris. She's at this point reliving very quickly past versions, past lives of themselves, trying to find any encounter with an aboleth. And I will say, Amaris and Arania, with both your knowledge combined, you both get the idea that it's possible, it's dangerous, but it's possible.
I think Amaris would come back from that having seen.
I will say,
whatever. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Amaris,
Yeah.
you saw 2 encounters with an aboleth,
Oh no.
one of which did not end well for that life.
Hmm.
The other, successful, but not without loss.
I think Amaris, kind of opening her eyes from that, she is immediately hyperventilating. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It takes a moment to steal her stuff again. Actually, no. Yeah. Fuck that. I'm. This is absolutely be one of those times. She is able to kind of gather herself. It's doable. If we play it smart.
We can get the diamond and help the fish, yes.
I think we can rid the aboleth. Send it back wherever it came from. Whatever hole the chained oblivion created for it, but it's still dangerous. Beyond dangerous, but not impossible.
I guess the only other question was if we do decide to fight it, if any of you are hit with the slime.
So it's not just the slime. The Aboleth also, Amaris and Arenia, you would be aware, has the ability to enslave people.
Is this like psionic, or is this more like how do you explain it? Is it more psionic, or is it more like magic?
Psionic is more likely. It isn't.
So it's an intelligence saving throw. That sucks.
Lucian, you love those.
Yeah, I definitely do.
It's an innate ability. If you're asking if it's like if it's magic,
Well, I'm trying to figure out
it's
because,
not
like,
magic,
usually, if
it's
like
an innate
psionics is an
ability.
intelligence saving throw, magic is a wisdom saving throw. So, trying to figure out if if it was a wisdom saving throw, then I would be able to like get around it. If not,
Mhm.
it's intelligence sucks.
Well, it's got both. Wisdom and intelligence saving throws that it can make you make, but yeah.
If it has wisdom saving throws, then I can at least help with Beacon of Hope.
The mucus,
Mm-hmm.
the effect that it causes, is that a magical effect, or is that some sort of like, is it a poison that causes
It's a
it?
curse.
It's a curse. Does anyone have the ability to remove curses?
And you know very well, because in your past life, the way it ended badly for you was you were cursed with it.
Feel like at the, talking about that, thinking about that, she would just be finding it hard to breathe, like she's remembering that sort of suffocation.
I can remove curses if we wait a day. However, I can only do it twice.
All right.
Feeling less sure about this. I say we just like blow up the rock, get what diamonds we can, put as many fish people on the boats, and let them live in this nowhere place by themselves.
Laya,
You want me to make this easier for you?
Sure.
Here's the map.
No.
Oh.
The rock, the diamonds are up here.
up where?
And
So it was like
Let's do
between
that.
these two? Yeah.
Somewhere up there, maybe
And
in
where is
Aboleth.
where has the slime been found so far?
let me put another measurement table.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the slime is coming up from the same rift that the diamonds are in.
Does it affect the fish people?
I will say the mucus is Arania and Amaris. You'd be more aware that the mucus is most potent close to the aboleth, and further away, it's more of it poisons the water.
Hmm.
So you don't have to worry about the curse as long as you don't contract it straight from the aboleth.
Yeah. Would Arania know of any way to like clean up the aboleth slime that's in the water right now? Or is it just literally collecting it in buckets and burning it?
Yeah, it's more of a naturally the water will clean itself, but if the aboleth
Unchecked.
is left alone, unchecked, it is going to continue to pollute the surrounding area. Like, you are already aware that the fact that the water has been polluted, it has already begun to turn this into a lair.
Supervisor,
Yeah.
if it was not safe for you and your people to stay here, would you leave?
Leave? No, our business was built here. We can't leave.
That is what I thought. So I think me and Amaris are in favor of dealing with the aboleth. What about you three?
I think I could get them to leave.
So that is one in favor of leaving.
Fucking flute.
Look, I'm with Liar on this one.
Kit, we do need your vote.
Hey, Kit, can you carry that big rock?
Hot boy
You're
alert.
strong. I know.
Oh my god. We got NPCs now,
older
y'all.
brother.
Oh.
White song.
So I'm going to assume that is a yes from Kit.
I'll say, Kit, what's the vote?
His silence is acceptance.
Kit?
Come on, man. I'm playing a lute, and the song I'm playing is called Fight Song. What's the vote? Tell me. Do an intelligence check. The vote.
Bro, I'm tired. I don't got intelligence.
God damn it!
Liar.
Oh yeah, I have great memories. That was when I hit the famous line. Don't worry, I'll tell your story. I told that to my party. Guys, they all died. I mean, we saved them, but they all went unconscious. I lived.
Liar.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Something that utilizes your expertise.
Oh, I like it already.
Burb. Aboleths are
That's me.
intelligent, correct?
They're super smart.
She'll say that and point out it's a long shot. It's a sort of plan A into a direct plan B. If you think you can convince somebody to leave, and I set up a parlay, do you think you could convince the Aboleth to leave?
The Kuatoa, I could convince them to come with us.
You don't think
I could try with the Aboleth. That'd be a fun challenge.
I may have a way of setting that up.
Okay.
Obviously, I think we should all be ready to fight it in case it turns, but what do you think?
Where would you want it to go? This is very important.
Honestly, back down into the deep where it came. You could
And
even
what about a
convince-
second option?
You could convince it of the demons that are roaming. I doubt they're likely not on board with an aboleth any more than they're on board with us.
All right. Well, what's a good option 2 if that's not good? Like just away from here, or
Don't think an option 2 exists. You can't just send it from one society to another.
again, we can. You're just setting limits.
But we are not going to, liar.
All right. So I won't send him to Sloop de Doop.
Ironically, that actually might be a good idea. Oh, look, demons.
No,
Fun.
apparently not.
The problem is
There is
convincing
no
the
option
demons.
2.
I guess we
We
should
can
probably
get them to fight each other.
take a boat out there then.
All right.
Do we
If
want
I
to?
die, I'm haunting you.
Surely.
Do we want to take a day to so me and Basil can change spells?
How far have we, how long have we been traveling on this day?
You are close to the end of the day here.
Okay. Might not be the
I mean,
worst.
we would have taken a long list to get here, right? That's one chance. You don't know about
Yeah,
this.
this would be day 2.
So we get rest.
So you would be, yeah, day 2 you would have full resources back.
Can they say that they changed their spells before?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm wanting to change spells so I
you-
can get Revivify.
you wouldn't be able to change spells because the spells you'd be changing to, if you change it yesterday, would be spells prepared for an aboleth. So I would say you'd have to rest if you wanted to prepare specifically for the aboleth itself.
Yeah, that's why I asked if we wanted to take a day.
I'm okay with
I
getting
mean,
rest.
she's taking Revivify because I rolled a natural 20 and playing that. You know?
Fucking Christ. I think it's also for the remove curse.
The
though.
diamond, so
I mean, all the fish people have all been here okay, so I imagine we could probably take another nap.
Maybe worth it, just in case.
All right. So go find some tents and meet back here tomorrow morning.
Manager,
yeah.
you have good standing with them. Could you ensure that no one goes into the water until we've made our way out there?
Sure, yeah. I'll talk to CEO about it. See if he can do anything.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet intern.
Interns have to for coffee, so you won't meet him until like till later.
And if you all are not going to keep the little stone, how much would you sell it for?
Which
How much would you value it?
Yeah, he said 5 gold, didn't he?
17.
oh, Rock 17,
I'm asking, get up and drop some.
5 gold.
I don't know. That looks like a 300 gold worth of Rock 17 to me. I'm absolutely
Lie
kidding.
would
She does not say
slap.
that.
Basil,
Yes.
I know you're cooking. Do you have anyone in your family who works with
Yeah,
food?
can you smell what the rock is cooking? I see what you did there.
You can have inspiration too. Oh, I hate everything.
I didn't even hear what she said.
Jesus fucking
Carry
Christ.
Can you
on.
repeat yourself, please?
No, it's okay. She just asked if there was anyone in your family who works with jewels.
Not my family, but my wife's family are. They work with gold. They're not really more of the jewels, more of the gold itself. They do the bands. Other families do the jewels.
Oh, it is all right then. Looking at the little piece of diamond that they have, how much does it look like it's worth?
Which
Can I
one,
take a
sorry?
look?
The small one? What are you looking at? Sorry?
Yeah, the small
The-
one.
The small one.
The small diamond? Um, I'd say the tiny little grain is about 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, the fucking fish were right.
I do not need another stone at the moment. Maybe when there's a bigger piece, I will think about it.
I don't know. We might be able to use it for something.
It is so tiny.
I don't know. Hey, if it's tiny, then let me have it. I'll keep it on me, and if maybe we'll get to a point where, hey, a small sliver of diamond is needed for this special potion.
That is a good point. Do you make potions?
No, I don't know. It was more just an out of the ass kind of thing, like what's it called, a MacGuffin?
Fair, but I could teach you how to make potions.
I make my own potions in a way.
Food, yes.
Not much left to teach this old dog.
That is not true. Anyways, I'm going to go find the tent.
Sounds good. I'll call everybody when dinner's ready.
Bleep.
Supervisor goes, look for concierge. He'll get the tent for you.
I don't know who that is, but I'm going to pretend I'm going in that direction.
The society is a nightmare.
It's like the video of the guy having to sit on top of the fridge. This house is a fucking nightmare.
All right. And I'll say you all go ahead and start getting ready to find a place to rest. You find concierge. He shows you towards your tents. Concierge calls his friend Bellhop, and they carry all your belongings. And you all begin to rest up for the evening. I'll move the day ahead one day. And that's where we will end.
My spells.
Oh boy. For protection from evil and good, y'all. I'm looking at you, clerics.
Guys, it's
Do I
just an
have that?
Azeroth. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I'll switch that out. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, and before our next session, guys, I want all of you to tell me what your deepest desire is.
Oh no.
What?
Oh dear.
You can send me a message on our Discord player channels, and yeah,
And we're all
Sounds
good for the
good to me.
24th?
we'll have fun with that.
No.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, no,
no.
yeah, you're not gonna be there.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Should we wait for the first?
It's okay. I'll play you to utter perfection. Don't worry. I just got a stab kit, right?
Yes. Please kill me.
Drown him. Arania goes up. We offer you a sacrifice.
So I could play a nail rigger.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Sorry, Dyer
Alright,
beat you to
so-
it.
But just on the 24th?
What's that?
Everybody but just on the 24th?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Depending on like what time. Oh my god, that would have hurt.
Who?
Are you okay?
No,
What?
one of my crystals fell and broke.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's
That's
a bad
honest.
omen. We gotta skip
Not
24.
rock.
guys.
Not Rock 15. Oh.
No game on 24.
I was gonna say, depending on what time work like gets done with their fucking after work food thing, I might be able to just join and listen on my phone. I won't be able to like, you know.
It'll be streamed so you can watch it on twitch.tv.
Go all your
Slash
work.
Gamer the Bard.
Get all your coworkers involved and be like, "Hey, let's watch these people and tell them what to do."
Subscribe
Yeah,
to
they're
win.
gonna die. They're gonna die to Avalon. In fact, if you really wanted it while you're watching the stream, you could just start typing in chat. Hey, can Aranya do this?
Yeah, send 1,000 bits.
You have to cheer, or else we won't read your commands.
Yeah, I'm okay for the 24th. That said, if it is one of those things of like, you know, Arania would be really pertinent here to have, I'm also okay with like if we need to push 1 week. Because we never really do that with this game, luckily.
This is very much a. I put this thing in front of you guys in case you guys, it's like, oh, I want to give you guys diamonds, but I don't want to make it easy for you guys.
Love that.
And that's basically what this is. So this
Okay.
isn't a okay, this is important to everybody's story. This is more of a you guys have access to Revivify, but you can't cast it because you don't have diamonds. So here's some diamonds, guys. Your choice. Do you want to take him or do you want to avoid Diablo?
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we have to use it?
Yeah, right.
We did it.
I mean, that's why there's 1,200 gold pieces worth of it. So. I'm fully accounting for the possibility of the use of Revivify.
You could use it 6 times.
Hey, clerics, go ahead and prepare a gentle repose just in case.
Hey, when the Avalos hit me, I might just play dead. And let
Oh
them
my
have
god.
this.
Apparently you're good at it. All right, 24th, I guess, right?
Sounds good.
I love running Aboleths, by the way. One of my
I'm so
favorite.
fucking looking forward to it.
So, yeah, prepare to suffer.
Hell yes. Also, good night, stream.
All right, guys.
Good
I'm gonna
night,
head out
stream.
too. Bye, streaming people.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye, chat.